What's up, Tarantula YouTube? It's Tennessee Tarantulas back with you here, and I'm gonna do a little how to sex your tarantulas. You obviously want to wait until they molt, like my grandma stole poker peas. The Choco Golden Knee. It's a smaller sling. It is not as big as the Nandu Chromatus that I just recently sexed. And as you can see, our nice little molt is right there. So I'm going to reach in and grab it. Set it over here on my nice little cup that I got. And go ahead and pop the lid back on this puppy. Actually, we can take a look at this. Well, okay. It's not over there. That's because it's crawled down in this hole over here. Right here where my thumb is. And, beautiful. Alright, so, alright, next, after you retrieve your molt, you will want to, you don't have to do it on something like this, but I find it easier. Put it on something like this. Let me squeeze around here where I can work around the camera itself. Maybe lower it down a little bit. Get in a little closer. Alright. Now then, I have these stainless steel dental picks that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And I think it may still be fresh enough. Yeah. The legs, see, you want it fresh. You can also do it if it dries out. As you can see, there's a little bit of liquid down in here. You put you some water in like a little container like this, and you don't need very much at all. As you can, let me take the lid off so you can actually see down in there. Anyway, as you can see, just the corner of it. And put a very, very small amount of like Dawn dishwashing detergent or liquid. Liquid, obviously you wouldn't want to use powder. But I've actually had this in here for a while and actually used it on several molts. I'm going to go ahead and dunk it. So what I usually do is I grab it by the front legs like this. Because you only, I mean, you only need to really dunk the abdomen in there, like kadoosh, and that's it. That's enough. Let it dribble a little bit. Alrighty. Put our lid back on nice and tight so it's not moving around. And see, the reason why you use dishwashing liquid is because they have like a wax coating that pretty much makes them waterproof. So the water will penetrate it, but it takes longer. And don't want to be in here all night. As you can see, the carapace just peeled back, and you can see those book lungs in there now. So alright, this a little closer. close as I can get it to me. And I just slowly start, and this is the part you have to be delicate with, because if you're not careful, you'll see me shaking all over the place. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And kind of open it up, put inside there. I'm going to slide it over here where I can see it. You can still see it on the corner of the screen. Looks like, yeah. There we go, and that's what I wanted. I couldn't tell if that was on top or on the bottom, but we've now figured out that it was on the bottom. As you can see, this side is broken off. I did that on purpose. It was actually shaped just like this, and I broke it off so I would have a more blunter area. Because these dental picks are really, really sharp, and it doesn't take much to poke right through them. So alright, let's hook us up to the microscope and take a closer look. Alright, here we are with the microscope view, and right here in between the two upper book lungs should be the spermithia or not. And let me see if I can't get my dental pick down in there. You can see one book lung right there, the white blurry spot, and the other one kind of right there because the skin is kind of folded, like rounded up like it as it would be on the side of the tarantula. And right there where that little wrinkle like thing is would be where the spermithia would be. I'm not seeing one. That doesn't mean it that it's sometimes you have to play with it, because when you get it wet like that, the skin kind of wrinkles up and folds over and sticks to one another and all that good stuff. So I don't see spermithia. So, but on the ones that I have been sexing like this with this microscope, the ones that I can't see the spermithia, I usually classify them as a suspect male in my Tarantula app. And then as they molt again, I keep looking. I also keep looking at the or I will keep looking. I haven't had it long enough to to test it out on the same tarantula on multiple molts, but I will keep sexing the same ones just to be positive. Even though I'm pretty positive when I when I do sex them out, pretty confident in my skills and know-hows. Might not necessarily know all the scientific names for all their little intricate organs and all that good stuff, but I am pretty confident in knowing the gender. And this one, be my guess, would be a suspect male. But anyway, I was toying around with the idea of maybe doing a series of like up close and personal. And what I mean by that is simply observing some of my tarantulas that are obviously alive, and checking them out up close, like their eyes, and maybe feeding them and getting a really up close personal view of them munching down using this microscope, because I am able to take it off the stand and get it into pretty tight little spots, possibly even get it into burrows and such. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that idea, and I'll catch you next time.